His words just sound strung together, uttered carelessly, tossed out into the world with no thought as to where they land. And yet here I am, writing a poem about how much I do not like them. Words describe both everything and nothing. They are everything, but they mean absolutely nothing of substance. I am a poet, which means I attempt to translate my entire existence into the written word. And yet I've seen painters describe universes with not a single letter, nothing but colours and light. Now I can stand here and attempt to make meaning out of the hundreds of thousands of English words I have at my disposal, or I could just recite a quote by one of the greatest writers to ever live, the one Oscar Wilde, who wrote, "If you want to be a grocer, or a general, or a politician or a judge, you will invariably become it, and that is your punishment. If you never know what you want to be, if you live what some might call the dynamic life, but what I will just call the artistic life, if each day you are unsure of who you are and what you know, you will never become anything, and that is your reward. I wonder if language did not exist, would I be able to describe myself more profoundly than I do with it? Or would I just be even more of a fool, blundering around in the dark, not realizing that even though a match provides barely any light for a fleeting second, it is still better than sitting in the pitch black and hoping for an epiphany? Would not seeing myself help? Every morning in the mirror, I have to remind myself that I am holy, I am good, and I am patient enough to wait to be given a face and a name and a body that does not fall apart the second it is observed, the second it realizes that its own existence is unsatisfactory to the slimy, whiny organ in its skull. To be neither seen nor described in words. Is that what I would consider to be a good life? Perhaps I only craved to be given a new identity, and then I would be fulfilled. I hold out hope that death will grant me the serenity of becoming something new and exciting, something tall and effortlessly bright, something that dances and speaks and sings without its breath creeping away from it, because it doesn't like the sounds that it makes. Its body will have no room for blunder because it will have no body at all, and no voice but the gently rotting breath it expels into the soil. The tall, drooping figure of death will kneel beside me and stick its head down to crane into the soil, like I used to do. And it will whisper, so close that I can feel the syllables dripping onto me like wax. Isn't this beautiful? Aren't you glad you can finally see?